Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another week of the USF Shitshow. For this time, we go to week 9. I am your host, Valor X77, for the third consecutive week, along with my two partners in crime, Toad Spanish and Atlantic Coast Joey.
Yeah,
How
we
are you
actually
both
kidnapped
doing?
the original hosts. We're the hosts now.
Yeah.
No, we did
No.
not kidnap a logical.
No,
We
no,
start
no.
doing the
No.
dumb stuff.
We did
We're
not do
putting me
that.
in
No.
charge.
So yeah, welcome to the budget edition again because Valor's camera is broken.
Yeah, to make matters worse, my camera decided to shit itself like, this is what happens if I turn it on. It's just a blank screen of
Hey, it
idle
looks
thing in
like
the
you're at
face.
Aaron Rodgers' Darkness Retreat.
Huh, funny.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
why.
we're doing budget edition again.
We're doing a budget edition again. This week has been rather interesting, but before we get into the post high efforts and some of Toad's honorable mentions, I gotta mention the current the scenario. We had some clinching scenarios for this
About time.
week. After Dan clinched his playoff spot last week by simply not placing because he had a couple people not place. The scenarios were, for me, I was the only person who could get myself lock in. I had to get second or higher to clinch, or if I didn't even have to post to get in a position for next week. Kurzov had to play seventh or higher to have a chance to be in better position to clinch. I'm just
But
letting
he
you know,
forgot.
Kurzov did not place this week. So
He forgot, that's why.
Yeah.
Fumo's forgetting. What is this? Does he have Cerno's brain again?
Oh
If you don't know,
no.
Cerno's a character from one of his favorite things, Toho Project.
But
if he shows up later, I'm going to have to mock him for that.
ooh.
He's probably going to tell me to fuck off, most likely.
Well, anyway, because of that, what happened this week, Valor?
Let's just say we had some crazy stuff with the standing. But before we get in, let's get into some high efforts that did not place. We have two of them that we want to look at.
I'll show them off. Just so you guys know, for the context, if you haven't watched, this past week, our themes were the New York Jets, most low-hanging fruit of low-hanging fruits. We had the Nashville Predators, and we had the Colorado Rockies.
Good lord, they all suck.
Anyway,
let's just say,
here we are.
Let's take a look at our first high effort that did not place this week, but I will now share the screen. Here we go.
Here's from
and
me.
It does come from...
Only two?
Well, one of them placed.
Yeah, we had three. One of them did actually place this week, which is a bit unusual. We do not see high efforts place that often. But here's our first one here from Toad. All right. Would you like to explain the context behind this?
So this was about Sam Darnold. You know, he's on the Vikings now, but he used to be a Jet. And this past day,
in the pretty stacked quarterback class of 2018, nonetheless.
Yeah, but he absolutely shat the bed against the Rams, who were very emotional for their victory. But this is a meme generator that has recently relaunched, where for some reason ESPN thought it was a good idea to put a Sam Darnold graphic without indefinitely mononucleosis. Like they did it like it was a hype video or some shit. So that's why.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the rare time ESPN's allowed to shit post.
Well, accidental. ESPN never shit post. Except for the Come On Mans. Except for the Come On Mans.
Yeah, Come On Man. Bring those back, Randy. Where are they?
Well, then we have Billy with this classic one. This is probably going to be the main reason when this gets potentially demonetized.
Well, it's under 10 seconds. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's basically the I have no talent thing. This is from Billy. Butt fumble joke. Yeah, pretty much. I'm shocked nobody went after that this week.
Well, okay, it's the thing is, I would say it was good, but it was already used this past season, so we'll have to deduct points for no originality.
Yeah. We're going to have to take some points away, unfortunately, because this has been used. I'm pretty sure that was a similar high effort we saw earlier in the season. So, unfortunately,
Aberfluss.
that was from Toad.
Yep.
Because I've seen people reuse the same templates. Like, I've been a victim of that myself, but...
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen, like, a high effort be replicated.
Yeah, okay. Let's get ready
anyway.
for...
Wait. Handpicked. We got to do the handpicked shit.
Okay, before I start sharing by the top 12, let's go... All right, Toad. Is there any post you've seen that you like this week?
Oh, we got a lot. First off,
we go.
The Madden Twitter account roasting Woody Johnson.
Yeah, this is from...
I would trade for Jerry Jeudy. An 84 is a good one. You don't need to be an A- or above receiver. B+ is good. B+ is good.
Yeah, good job.
From there, we have the Aaron Rodgers trade in a nutshell.
And who is this from?
That is from... Oh, the last one was from ProAd. This one is from Jingling.
Yeah, this is from Yingle.
Imagine if Rodgers just goes to the Bears or Vikings.
Oh my god.
Next
up, from Latvia, featuring one of my favorite shows here.
Arcane reference? That's bold.
Arcane.
Yep. See your parents die, being a criminal game, being a Jets.
Being a Jets fan.
Somehow that is worse than facing 7 years in jail time.
Hey, we should have one championship.
Here's one for me. I thought this one was pretty good.
I have played these games before.
It was because Brett Favre.
Ugh, don't get me started on him.
I mean, I've also been on a Squid Game binge recently, so I can laugh at this.
Here's one from OBS. Types of headaches. Migraine, hypertension, stress, rooting for the Rockies, knowing damn well they are once again trotting out horrible shit.
Also, minus points for overused template.
We also have, this is another one I made.
Pekka Ryan.
Wake up, Big. It's 2016. I just think Pecorino is too good right now.
Literally, it was, okay, there was like some people that were saying, wrong year, hippie. Buddy, it took place during the 2016-17 season. That's when it first started.
Yeah.
So he's,
you know?
And then Pekka Ryan got run over by the Yinzer Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To the Yinzer Mobile!
That should have won that year, but don't worry, we won the cup the very next year, so we're all good.
Yeah.
All right, next up, from Alan Nadeau.
Anakin Skinwalker or something.
Aaron Rodgers, another former Packer. Hey guys, hear me out. All we need is Jordy Nelson.
Hey guys, hear we out. How about we just trade for Clay Matthews?
Oh boy.
Here's one also from Alan. Inside Rodgers' head, the G.
That format never gets old.
You know what's so funny? This meme format has been used so many times that I honestly forgot who he awarded the medal to in that picture.
And who was it?
It might have been Springsteen or Biden. I don't know.
I think it was Springsteen.
Springsteen? Okay, that's a good choice.
But the GM, this is Aaron Rodgers is a narcissist. Like, more narcissistic than Brady ever was. Next up, from Valor, the Jets draft Warren Sapp or Kyle Brady. All those people who chanted "We won Sapp."
I know the story. I know the story behind this. The Jets didn't draft Sapp because they thought Sapp had drug problems. He never did.
Oh, well, that makes the cocaine here ironic.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I was like, ooh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted.
I remember in the 2018 offseason, there were jokes because there were people in the mini camps chanting "We won Sam" with Sam Darnold. So, of course, all the Kyle Brady jokes started coming out.
Oh,
You drafted
damn.
Ron Brady, Jets.
Also from Yingling. That sounds like a Jets thing to do.
Oh my, yeah.
Not much to be said here. Here's from FunVet featuring our favorite tortoise, Mitch McConnell. I use favorite as sarcasm.
You realize he's not built for this.
That format never gets
that I love that. Next to Blood think he's on the team. Like those are the two best usages of the Snapchat
era.
From Proad. Why won't you die? Beneath this mask there is more than flesh. Beneath this mask there is an idea, Mr. Rogers. And ideas are bulletproof.
How did this not win? How did this not place? I mean, good lord.
Yeah, that's very good. How
did this not
I don't know.
place?
This was good. It was good.
Not quite a high effort, but it feels
I'm
like a
shocked
high
myself.
effort at the
Yeah,
same
it feels like a
time.
high effort.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up.
Oh, my
God.
Yeah,
Oh
this is sadly going to be a trend.
Oh, there's more where that
Fireball. I'm going to strangle you for that.
Go microwave your.
No, this is
microwave
not
your balls.
This
Go back
not
microwaving
the first
your
time.
balls,
This is
dude.
not.
I'm
There's
about
more
to
where
say,
that came from. Actually,
maybe your brain needs to be microwaved
Next
because.
Also from Valor.
Another one I'm shocked.
Oh, now fucking Newcastle.
Newcastle.
This is actually an Australian soccer team.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I showed this to some people in the Tree server. Evan Cyberwaste, who is an Aussie, by the way, loved it.
Show some love down there. Anyway, here's one of my other ones. Careful, Zach Wilson. There may be horny MILFs in our area.
This meme format awesome. I love this.
I was looking for some Wallace and Gromit memes, and I fucking saw this, and I was like, "Well, I gotta use it."
Yeah, this one I'm like,
I
wouldn't be shocked if I potentially revisit this potentially for a playoff post.
And the fucking melting clock from Salvador Dali, Wallace from a Day Out. I don't know. This is fucking gold. Two more. This is one from Helv. The closest he's come to placing.
Unfortunately, his post would overtake our number 12 one eventually, but after the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Sign player space on their man. I love how there's a difference between Super Class 103 and Master Class 101.
All right,
last finally,
one. Let's hope it's me.
From
no,
FunVet.
It's not my other post. Shit.
FunVet. This is surprisingly. This was not, despite the high upvote total on this. This was not the reason why he placed.
Yes, my favorite Nashville Predators players: Deshaun Watson, Sean Combs, Roman Polanski.
Anyone who's shown up at the Predator.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, before we potentially get raided by the FBI, they're probably watching us somewhere. But anyway, let's get into our top 12. At number 12 this week, with 47 upvotes, with a tiebreaker of 8 individual comments placed compared to 1, it will be, speaking of guys I want to strangle so badly, it's this man, it's Fireball, with an overused meme template, with some...
Oh, ain't this the story of the Rockies ever since, like, how long?
Since, I think, the beginning of their franchise.
Yeah.
Hell, the Diamondbacks came in more recently and won a World Series. Hell, they've been to a World Series more recently than the Rockies.
True.
The Padres, they've had pretty decent deep runs recently. The Giants literally won the division not too long ago and won 3 World Series in the previous decade. Yep. And then the Dodgers, they literally just won the bloody thing.
Yeah.
And we cannot say Mickey this time, unfortunately.
That is not Mickey. They were just quite dominant. Nobody was stopping them.
Thank God they beat the Yankees.
Yeah. I mean, also, I'd rather it be them than the Yankees.
Yeah. That was a lesser of two evils ass World Series.
Yeah. As much as I wanted to see Cleveland beat them, because they would have been smoked by the Dodgers. Let's face it.
But yeah.
All right.
Rocky's silly.
Also, shout out to Helvicta for losing the tiebreaker.
Yeah. See, Helv, unfortunately, you got to do better than that, man. I'm aware it's a midweek, but still. Okay. We're ready to move on to our number 11 post.
Yes.
This one, at 51 upvotes, it comes from Obscraft with this post. Probably the most simple. It's it's literally the simplest thing you could do.
Brilliant.
Everyone liked that because of Aaron Rodgers' downfall.
Go back to Green Bay.
No,
he doesn't need to go back to Green Bay. He needs to retire.
All right, no. They'd rather see him retire and work at a Menards.
No, he's not going to work at a Menards. You know what's going to happen? He's going to be Joe Rogan's co-host.
I would not be surprised at all if that happened.
No, and then after that, he proposes Pat McAfee merges with Rogan, and then McAfee has like a sports section on the Joe Rogan Hour. It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, Rodgers is stupid. I hate his guts. I want him to get the fuck out of New York. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Apparently, he said he's considering retirement, but knowing him.
God, please. God, please.
Okay, we're going to number 10, and speaking of overused templates, at number 10 this week with 56 upvotes, I thought my thing was having a stroke for a second, but luckily it wasn't. It is Alan Nadeau III / Anakin Skidwalker with an overused meme template.
Oh, this meme template again.
Yeah, that's the second one we've seen. With this, I can't say much. Stop using overused fucking templates, dude. I know you're better than this.
It's not against the rules. It's not against the rules, dude.
It's not against the rules, but it's sort of I would call it an unwritten rule because your post would look absolutely fucking rubbish if so.
This is just honestly the thing that annoys me the most is how simple it is. It's just like it's like
not placed.
It's like man angry, man set fire, man learn fire, man take spear, eats meat on, it's like caveman shit.
It's like, how the fuck did this place?
But the problem is he had so many better memes. I mean, you saw the ones I was
presenting. Alan had a bunch of better memes than this one, and yet this is the one that places.
Shame on the algorithm as well. Not just shame on him, just shame on the algorithm.
Yeah,
really.
I'm not mad about you, Alan, but it's the algorithm that's shit. That's kind of why we have low upvote totals.
Yeah, we're not blaming you.
Hell, even Dan didn't get above 200.
Yeah, agreed.
You'll see him later.
Yeah,
but anyway, let's move on to our number 9 post. And speaking of one of our co-hosts who is not here, I wish he's hopefully finding himself at peace. It's at number 9 this week at 82 upvotes. Finally back on the leaderboard. It's a logical posting with using his cat.
El gato.
El gato.
Yes, a logical used his cat.
Yay!
Perfect.
This is a good Predators meme right here.
I gotta say, bonus points for the originality. I do love it. This is completely fresh, and using your own pet is bonus points for because it's cute.
Oh,
but
absolutely!
Also at the same time,
absolutely. When my my girlfriend has been getting into more sports because I'm a fan like this past season. So naturally, she's beginning in the shit post competition here. When she saw that this is a logical zone catch, she did a little squeal. So, but
Nice.
anyways, to talk about it, what else is there to say about Nashville? What do y'all have to say?
I gotta say, I already said this earlier. I hope Illogical finds peace because I know he's going through some tough stuff right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's not in a good mental state. But whenever we're right here for you when you're ready to come back in. All right, I'm going to stop sharing this and prepare to go to number 7. And I do warn you, I'm at number 8. At number 8, 94 upvotes with 6 points. It's fun fed here. I'm going to have to turn up the. My thing is muted, but it's a high. I'm going to let you know this is a high effort that plays.
Woo! This is our second high effort to place in the top 12 this season.
All right, here we go. It's fun vet with. I'm not going to do the audio. Let me zoom in.
Phineas and Ferb.
With Phineas and Ferb meme, Red would probably be shitting his pants right now if he was still doing this.
I'm pretty sure he saw it anyway, and all he did was this. He just did.
I mean, at least it's not 2 tight ends. But this is bloody original. Not only do you use a Phineas and Ferb template, but this is perfect. I'm like, that's beautiful. And I'm glad this one plays. Anyone else thoughts on this?
This is high effort and it plays, so I'm glad it did.
Yeah, I'm about to say. High effort's placing. Nature's healing. All right. I think we're ready to go to our next template over here.
Who names their
this
kid
one's
Rick?
a little bit of one we don't see that often. That's frequently overused. At number 7, with 120 upvotes, it's a surprise. We've seen him lurk around the leaderboard. It's gonna be Billy with this one.
Clown. The Jets are a bunch of clowns.
So that is a Belatro meme.
Yeah, basically Belatro.
Yep.
Yeah, or these could also apply to Jags fans. Why hasn't Trent Balaki been fired yet?
Yeah, it was. You know what's funny? Woody Johnson's not even going to be ambassador again, so the Jets are stuck with him.
Yeah, because if you don't know, he was the ambassador. I'm pretty sure was to Ireland for
London. He was the ambassador. No, not London. He was the ambassador to the UK.
I thought it was Ireland. But...
Although you know what, that would still be worse because then that would mean Brickett would be in charge.
Oh no.
Yeah. That would be worse.
That is a fucking monkey's paw wish.
Yeah, totally. I'm about to say. The meme itself, this template's rarely used that often, so okay, Billy, but I'm glad to see you get over 100 in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move into our top 5. And at number 5, that's actually number 7. This is actually number 6. And this is at 145 upvotes here. And this comes from a fellow member of the Can-Am Alliance. This is Prism. With a unique...
Oh, boy.
With a wall of text.
You know what? It's not even a just end the season, so already props for being original.
Yeah, the fact is, it's a different word, meaning to it. You basically remodified it into one you embedded, which is brilliant. It's so simple as well.
Just existing to suffer. The Jets are, I know the Jet Tree made a Jets video, and that's one of his most famous videos. Though I'm surprised, we haven't gotten a half century of failure video for them yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Because it's been 55 years or more now, so...
Yeah, I'm shocked they haven't been get hit with a half-century of failure video.
No, not even.
Anyway,
to be fair, the video kind of counts as a half-century of failure because Tree did, like, a Legacy of Failure style round robin of all the draft picks.
Although he did say there are some Legacy of Failures potentially in the works, I've heard.
Oh.
Particularly a Brewers one.
A Brewers one would be fun.
Okay, let's move into our top 5.
What team again?
The Brewers.
They used to be called the Seattle Pilots.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
What?
The Bruins?
No, Brewers.
Oh, Brewers. You said I got scared.
You won a cup in 2011, so you're safe.
He already did one on. He already did one on the Bruins.
Okay, at number 5 this week, we're going to our top 5. It comes from Toad with 153 upvotes. Hang on, I gotta deal with something, so I'll be back. You guys can explain what this is.
This is. I mean, I haven't seen this format done. It had to have been done. LOL Mets reign supreme. Oh boy. We have a blackout. I'm the only one still left. I guess mine was too powerful. Anyway, I mean, a lot of people can argue that LOL Mets is eternal. However, we actually have, as a Mets fan, I could say we have reason to have hope this upcoming season. I mean, this offseason has been splendorous for us. Even though we didn't make the World Series, that magical playoff run, and it was magical, believe you me, I have never experienced anything quite like it. Ever since I became a Mets fan, we've only had 2 things. We had the 2016 elimination and the 2022 elimination. So this is a new high for me. Now, Mets, Jets, they both rhyme.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find something similar to the LOL Jets, but here is a crash and burn. So I was like, okay.
Could be worse. At least it's not into 2 buildings.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
You know Logical would go this route as well.
Oh, no, Logical absolutely would.
Oh, he so would.
Mr. President,
okay. My thoughts on this, I saw this. Toad, this is one of the first ones he showed to me while we were both making our memes. Yeah, we frequently communicate each other with ideas.
I mean, yeah, some people do it all the time. We do grapevine stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I'm like, this better get. I told him, this better be one that at least places top 5, or I'm going to be disappointed.
And where is it?
And it placed in the top 5, so I'm like,
there we go. There we go.
Okay, let me go grab some the remaining memes. And while we do that,
have you ever heard of Benchwarmer Brew?
Yeah, let's just do a quick little sponsor break. Today's sponsor is Valor Bullshit Services.
Hire Valor. He'll fuck up your life.
Yeah, he'll fuck up your life.
Nope. Valor Bullshit Services, how can I help you? You need anything stupid? Just call Valor and he'll be able to deal with it for you.
You want some toxic waste for pummel? Well, here you go.
You want a shitty meme? Here
you want to get Holy Hand Grenade to BGO for no reason because you attacked him randomly? Here you go.
Oh my God.
You want to lose a star to him even though you're not in the lead? Too bad. He'll do it anyway because you targeted. All right. Number 4.
To run across the Ravens field?
Oh, God.
No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, if someone would be better doing that actually shirtless, we got Real Fan Dan already, so.
Great. All right, let's move on to number 4. We were on that meme
from my town, by the way. I've seen him outside before. Okay, number 4.
Right, number 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th place position this week has been damned.
Damned. Well, we didn't win. Well, he didn't
win.
He didn't get not fully damned.
Hot spot this week, but he still shows up anyway.
Yep.
Okay, this is fucking golden. This fucking
Yeah, I'm like, I saw something like,
no, you know what
only
this reminds
Dan
me
is
of?
capable of this post.
Can I do like a weird callback? You know what this reminds me of?
What?
It was a sketch that Conan O'Brien did on his late night show, like way back when he was on NBC, and he was like, "Oh, so I was on a game show the other night," because he was talking like how Andy Richter was on Celebrity Jeopardy and he won that. So he was like, "Oh, I was on Millionaire," and there was a very obvious question with a very obvious answer, and he was like, well, I don't know. And Regis was like, "Okay, let's phone the audience," and the majority of the audience said Conan is a moron. Not even an answer. It just said Conan is a moron.
May God bless Regis Philbin's soul, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's what this reminds me of. This is fucking gold.
Yeah, I just did like, I'm about to say, this, Dan would usually place top 3, but somehow, for the first time all season when he actually posted, this is the first time he's fallen out of the top 3.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
all season. He's placed further higher when he actually posts.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned.
Ha ha
ha. Real funny.
I'm sorry, it's not as bad as Dark Cody's all blank jokes.
No, it's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. Let's go to the top. Our podium here. Number 3. This was a dogfight between two people here. At 206, it is Joey over here. He was leading some other posts I will show later.
I led the entire week until Friday.
Yeah, until I overtook him, and then somebody else overtook me.
Yep.
This is also a brilliant one.
Another one about the Jets' blunders. The
Full
fact
back.
it literally looks like the actual thing in cartoon form is brilliant.
Yeah.
I love how you managed to capture Roselle's baldness with the speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And also like you can interpret the hands as like, you know, people waving like imaginary jet signs, because that's what they do at the draft.
Yep, and then it all came down when Roger
like classic Jets blunders in the draft.
That was an epic troll as well. Can you just imagine like if Goodell started doing that, like just like say the position instead of the name?
Before Ty LeBoux stopped doing that, when he'd say with the and he just said every time. Yeah. Also, screw Tag LeBoux tried to screw Baltimore team.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
Okay, number two. We set this up, and I thought I was going to win with this one. It's me, 208, and
let's see.
That was a little bit original.
This was by
now. This is actually a reference to the original meme. It was a couple seasons in season 8 when I first started that got me a placement. Was about the Marlins. I decided to revisit this format.
What?
I replaced Cheem with Dick Monfort.
You mean to tell me that there was a team involved with medium Pepsis before the Giants?
I decided to make. I just felt like I was making because the Jets Giants were made recently. I decided to make a low fruit and make a jab out of as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
When did you post this? Sunday?
I posted this Sunday night. It got near top of hot. And
your advantage came in handy, Dan. No wonder.
Yeah, because my first ever meme was not very good. It was not doing well. I'm like, I have to do this now because there always seems to be a West Coast crowd that got the boost.
Oh yeah, posting at midnight is actually kind of good, especially after.
Yeah, especially if you get like late evening, and especially if you hit on a team like
in a few months ago, if you were to post right after Sunday Night Football ended, you were golden.
Yeah, you would basically be able, especially if it's an NFL-related meme, or if you make it on NFL Sunday, like if you have the tag pull power up, you're able to get a good advantage.
Yeah, but Sunday Night Football is going to be
But
over.
somehow, someway, a very late post came in and took. Oh, hang on 1 second.
Yep. So basically, this guy decided, hey, I'm gonna cash in my Money in the Bank contract, and he did it. And
no one cashed in their Money in the Bank contract.
Before we set this up, let's set this up, right? So for the first place, this guy had not participated in 3 weeks. What does he do when he wins?
This guy
catapults him up to 7th.
Yep.
Yeah, and here is the thing with him. For 243 uploads at the time of closing, currently at 250, it's someone who has not won since almost 4 seasons ago to the day. His last win came on Season 7, Week 10. It is Melee. Yeah, it's Melee with this.
He cashed in his contract for this.
The Jets.
Melee with the heist of the century.
Yep.
But by the way, I would like to say this also. I forgot to add it about my post. Because I play second, I become the second person to clinch a playoff spot.
Damn,
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like I said, the tank bull buff is real.
I mean, this is... I mean, what else more to be said? The Winnipeg Jets... I mean, they've objectively have had more success than the New York Jets in recent memory.
I mean, the Jets got to the conference finals in 2018. Let's be honest, you would have lost the Capitals as well.
Yeah, but hey, that's more recent than New Jersey ever did.
Oh. Let's see. Winnipeg is currently tied with the best points record in the NHL besides, surprise, surprise, Washington again.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is once again a very simple meme. This is some meme I've never seen a USF show up before. At least from my experience. So anyway, I'm going to go pick something else up here. But I'm going to stop sharing. And we go to our standings. Let's take a look at this, and then we will discuss clinching scenarios. Because boy, oh boy, did that leaderboard change a lot.
Oh, yeah. This is
a massive shift in the leaderboard. Let's go from 12 to 1. Proad still. He's tied with Fireball, but because he has a weak win, he has tiebreaker. Steve from Latvia, despite not placing, is still sitting at 11th. Harbin, despite not placing, is still in 10th. A decent placement from Alan Nadeau that puts him still 8th. Melee's win jumped it. Like, let me pull up the upper standings.
Prism's at 9th.
Where was he compared to last week?
All right, calm down.
Melee was 14th last week.
14?
By the way.
Wow.
And jumped all the way to 7th.
That is some Mario Kart-esque boost.
Yeah.
Yes. That is literally... It's almost like you steal somebody's stars via chance time in Mario Party. That's sort of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun Vet was doing very well at a nice 69 points and 6. Toad, you finally picked up your slack and got yourself 13 points, putting you
I'm so glad I have finally placed with more than
You're
10.
outside the bye by 1 point. The Fumo, despite not placing, is still sitting at that final buy spot with 74. Joey, with your pretty good post at number 3, puts you at 77.
Yep.
And then there's a pretty sizable gap between, and I would consider the Elite 2, myself at 107, clinching a playoff spot, and Double Dan was 129. Like, I'm within striking distance if he doesn't play tonight win from overtaking him for the top seed.
Oh yeah.
Everybody thought this was not possible, but
we still don't know if Dan could go win back-to-back seasons, but he might.
He could win back-to-back seasons and pick up his third title, tying him with this would be his. Would it be his third? I believe so. It would be his because I know he won last season. It was Ty, and then I think it was Dan again, or was it Red?
I don't remember. But
because I'm pretty sure it was Red. S7 was Red. S8 was Dan. That was his first. S9 was Ty before he retired. S10 was Dan. Because Dan right now is tied with Ty Rowland and Major Ostrich for the most USF titles. So we will either see potentially a first-time winner because none of these people have ever won the USF championship. Some of them has gotten to the finals before. I know Prism was in semifinals. Kurzov got into last year's final and literally came very close to knocking Dan off. But then Dan dropped a 1,000-watt little bomb and literally Kurzov had no chance. Allen was also a semifinalist. I know Harmon was a semifinalist. So really, it's basically if Dan falters, who really is the favorite coming into this? Because it's wide open.
I don't know.
But okay, we got some scenarios to discuss.
All right.
We have 4 shit posters that can punch their ticket to the playoffs this week for week 10. We start with Joey. You need to, if you place 4th or higher this week, you are in the playoffs. For Kurzov, our resident Fumo, he needs to place 5th or higher to clinch a spot. The thing is, Toad needs to place 3rd or needs to be in the top 3 to clinch a spot.
Wow.
Funvet needs to win the week if he wants to clinch. But for the rest of you, you will move. Even if you don't post, you can clinch the week after, which would be week 11, our decision week.
Yep.
Oh wait, I thought week 11 was it, or I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
It's week 11.
Yeah, week 11 would be our decision week.
Yep, Duke week or whatever.
Which is the final week of the season. Decide who gets in, who gets the buys. I'm surprised that nobody has a scenario for. I think Dan should technically be clinched for a bye right now because he's leaving the next guy by, let's see, the cutoff for the bye is by, let's see here, by 50-something. It's not possible for somebody to overtake him. You would.
Well,
I have a theory. Technically, Dan has clinched a bye, but let me ask Kurzov. Because I can clinch if I'm pretty sure if I get 3rd or higher, I clinch a bye as well.
Yeah, but on that rate, shall we talk about this coming week's themes?
Okay, because this week's themes is this is gonna be a tough one for a lot of people.
No football.
Oh, thank God.
No football, so this is gonna be. So I'll go from here. The first of which, the Tampa Bay Rays. But it's pretty much a courtesy that says, do not mention the roof incident.
No.
Or just don't talk about Tropicana Field in general.
From what I heard.
Yep,
Tropicana is off the menu.
Yep, off the menu.
Then we have the Calgary Flames.
Johnny Gaudreau memes are also off the menu.
Gaudreau memes, unless they're wholesome, are off the menu.
Yep.
And then we have the Washington Wizards.
Everything's on the menu.
Punching bag.
No disclaimer. They just fucking suck.
No, everything's on the menu for this team. They just suck.
They just suck, and they have not been relevant since Michael Jordan played on the team.
Oh. Funny thing. You want to know how weird it was looking at it? It was like
nobody remembers it.
No. Not only does no one remember, the only time I remembered Jordan playing on the Wizards was I was looking at morning news, what morning news shows were doing the day of
9/11.
Yeah. It was very interesting. They were talking about Jordan and the Wizards because of the performance he had the night before.
The Caps, because this was part of the time that 2000, 2001 where they were actually pretty good. Many thought they were a sneaky cup contender because that was the year they had prime Mantra, prime Lee Kolzig. Because in 2000 he was basically a brick wall and won the Vezina that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got a few things. It's tough, but I've already got I've already got an idea for what I want to do. I'm going to be using a high effort meme this week, using a clip from one of the late David Lynch's works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just learned of his passing a couple days ago. I think it was yesterday he passed.
Yeah, yesterday.
I'm still crushed. Very.
Yeah. I knew about him because he was known as David Gus Lynch on the Cleveland Show.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Cleveland Show stuff. Though I didn't really watch the Cleveland Show.
Okay, but taking a look once again at the leader for those who have not placed there, essentially, you got to be careful because we could also have our first eliminations.
Oh yeah, this.
Taking a look at the cutoff point, basically, if you're not where Sea Dragon, basically at the end of the week. If you are below, looks like Billy in the standings, you are going to be eliminated if you do not win the week.
It's below Billy. Let me see here.
Because anywhere from Billy above, Billy, Yingling, Illogical, Obscraft, Fireball, you still have a shot at making the playoffs. But you need a lot of stuff to go your way.
Oh, yeah. So Sea Dragon, Helvika, Kirby, Swain, and Carson, you might be eliminated.
Yeah. So, alrighty, here then, I think that should be able to do it for this week.
Yeah.
Pretty much surprised. Yeah. It's pretty much the biggest surprise of the week is Melee's return and return back to form. Now, let's see if he can not be a playoff jobber, if he can hold on to that spot.
I hope I don't have a downfall.
Yeah, I hope to God that I don't have a first-round exit and that if I do make the playoffs and we spin...
I do not get in the first round. I want to at least get to the semifinals.
I hope
if I somehow win the bloody thing, I'm going to be shocked.
This is going to be for me. I hope that the theme that gets spin for wildcard week is in my favor. Because last time it was NASCAR. Me no like.
Yeah, NASCAR was something I struggled with.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's either that or I'm just going to spam Menards memes because Ryan Blaney is literally a glorified Menards head.
But
anyway,
I think that's it, right?
Up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I'm going to call it here. So thank you very much for watching this recording. Unfortunately, depending on if Illogical feels better or not, we may go back to live stream soon. We'll see. But if not, you'll be back here on the Valor Sports Network channel next Friday. Probably going to be a later start time because of my job. It's probably going to be like around 4:00 potentially start time going forward. So
Mike, maybe we'll do it at like 1 or something, 2.
I would get out of work at 2:30. So probably like 3 or 4 potentially.
4:00. 4:00 would work best.
4:00, and you guys would gather the memes for me.
Yep.
Okay, with that bombshell out of the way, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. Take care, and this is on behalf of Toad, Joey, and myself. Thank you for watching this presentation of the United Shitposting Federation on Valor Sports Network.
Budget
And
edition.
until we meet again, take care of yourself and have a great rest of your day or week or whenever the hell you're watching. Until we meet again, this is Valor signing off.